Now in today's video, let's talk about the near future of supersonic air travel. And when I say near future, I mean near future, because this aircraft that we are going to talk about today is planned to be introduced in 2025, in 5 years, which is very short for airplane years. But yeah, let's just talk about this one. Now the aircraft that we have right in front of us is the Overture, made by the Boom company. This one has been in the news a lot lately. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys already know it. I really wanted to make a video about this one. I'm finally able to. This plane is meant to be the Concorde 2.0. It's supposed to bring supersonic speeds back to civilian air travel, just like the Concorde did. But Boom Aircraft, which is an American aircraft manufacturer, they want to do it properly, and this airplane is the result. Now, how should we start? As you can see, we have 3 engines. These are just turbofan engines, but these seem to be pretty powerful. You know, the Concorde, and some people like to call it the Soviet fake Concorde, they had 4 engines. Then, you know, there's a general rule in aviation: the less engines, the more efficient, which is basically the theme of this plane. It is very efficient, especially compared to the Concorde, which was definitely not efficient. Now this plane, just like the Concorde, features a delta wing design, which is definitely better for supersonic speeds. So yeah, this really reminds of the Concorde, definitely. Now unlike the Concorde, it doesn't have the snoop droop. At least I cannot really find the option to activate it. So yeah, I'm excited to, you know, fly this plane a bit. Now here we are in the cockpit. Disclaimer, this is not going to be the real cockpit. As you can see, it's not even clickable at all. We should totally forget about the cockpit. You know, I can imagine that the cockpit that Boom is designing is going to be very, very modern, just like this airliner. And just take off. We're at Key West Airport, not the longest runway. I'm hoping for this to work properly, though. Yeah, we are accelerating quite quickly. I guess this is going to work out. Oh man, this is a fast accelerator, definitely. Oh goodness. Okay, oh my goodness, I think we hit the tail. Oh Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Yeah, I might have tried a bit too hard on this one, but we are now stably flying, right? Now let's just go full power and see how long it takes until we reach supersonic speeds. Now this plane is designed to reach Mach 2.2, which is extremely fast. You start reaching supersonic speeds at around 1 Mach already. So this is way faster than the speed of sound. All right, we are at Mach 0.9. We are close to reaching the 1 Mach. Oh, now just like the Concorde, this plane's service altitude will be very, very high, at around 50,000 feet. Now that is not super duper high. I mean, it's not space, but it flies above conventional airliners, definitely. Now let's talk some numbers. This plane is going to seat around 50 passengers depending on the configuration, and it will have a range of 8,000 kilometers, or 4,500 nautical miles, which is definitely enough, I would say. Right, we're about to hit 1 Mach. 3, 2, 1. Yes, we hit 1 Mach officially. We are now flying at supersonic speeds. Oh, we have gear out. That cannot be good. How did I not notice that the whole time? I mean, there's no gear handle in this plane, so how am I supposed to notice? Why is it dying? What the f is wrong with this plane? Let's land this plane. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's something very funky going on with the physics. I don't know what that was, actually. I could not pull up, and we crashed. Now, this plane is expected and designed to pretty much fix all the issues that the Concorde was having. Now, the problem about the Concorde was that it was not very profitable, but Boom Aircraft, this aircraft's manufacturer, they want to make this aircraft to be profitable. Now, this plane is expected to be cheaper to fly on than the Concorde. You know, the Concorde was pretty expensive to fly on due to several facts like the amount of fuel it wasted, but Boom Aircraft estimates the ticket price for flying on an Overture to be around $5,000 per flight, which is on long haul a pretty normal business or even first class flight. I mean, that's not very affordable still, but it's a little bit less expensive than the Concorde, to say the least. But there's one issue that this plane cannot fix, and it's the noise that it makes. Not necessarily in the cabin, but actually on the outside. Once it reaches supersonic speeds, it's going to be tremendously loud to the people that live on the ground, it's gonna be very audible, I guess. So yeah, due to that, just like the Concorde, this plane is only going to be allowed to fly over water on routes between like London and New York, for example. By the way, that route would be 3 hours and 15 minutes shorter than the regular airliner flight, which is just amazing, obviously. Even though Boom Aircraft wants this plane to still fly worldwide on routes between Miami and San Diego, Chile, or San Francisco, Tokyo, or Los Angeles and Sydney, and due to this plane being American, I can imagine that a lot of American airlines are also going to want to get this plane, which was definitely not the case on the Concorde, but that is a whole nother story. You know, I think this aircraft is pretty much the aircraft that we need right now. You know, air travel somehow has to develop still, and this could be the next chapter of aviation. So yeah guys, thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow. As always, good night.